Hello everyone, a Ohr Hatorah for you to take with you the Shabbos. At the beginning of the Parsha this week, the Torah tells us a new king arose over Egypt who did not know Yosef. What does that mean, does not know Yosef? If you know anything about history in Egypt, you for sure know Yosef. He's the one who saved the entire country from starvation. So simply it means he did not, he made it as if he didn't recognize the kindnesses that Yosef did, his contribution for the Egyptian people. And therefore, he was going to oppress the kids. Normally, a person would say, listen, Yosef did such amazing things for us. We have to take care of him and his family. But the new king said, yeah, forget it. I'm going to forget everything that he did, all his contributions, and I'm going to oppress his family. But the Targum says something a little bit different. He says, the new king arose, did not continue the decree, did not uphold the law of Yosef. Yosef apparently made some law, and this king did not uphold that law right before he started oppressing the Jewish people. What was that law that Yosef made, and why is he discontinuing it now before he tries to oppress the Jewish people? So perhaps the answer is, our sages tell us that originally at the beginning of the years of famine, the Egyptians come to Yosef for food. All of their food had run out, and they say, Yosef, we'd like to buy food. Yosef says, fantastic. Okay, just one more thing. What's that? You need to be circumcised first. Circumcised? Why? Sorry, that's the rule. That's the new decree. In order to get food from Yosef, you need to be circumcised. So all the Egyptians run to Pharaoh and say, Pharaoh, we need food, we're starving. So Pharaoh says, Yosef has been storing food for 7 years. Go to Yosef, he's this food guy. So they said, yeah, we went to him, but he said we have to be circumcised first. So Pharaoh says, okay, well, if you don't want to be circumcised, then go eat the food you've been storing up for the past 7 years in your own personal storage houses. So they said, well, we stored, but for some unexplainable reason, all of our food rotted. So Pharaoh says, well, if Yosef can make all of your food rot, you'd better do what he says. So they all get circumcised, and that way they get food from Yosef. This was the decree of Yosef. Why did Yosef make such a decree? So the commentaries explain, Yosef was concerned that as long as his brothers and all their children were different and distinct, that the Egyptians would someday oppress them. So he made a rule, trying to bridge the gap a little bit, that everyone would be circumcised, and that way the Jews wouldn't be like these different people with weird practices where they all get circumcised or 8-day-old babies. Try to bridge the gap a little. Everyone will get circumcisions, and that way it won't be as different to limit the chance of the Egyptians viewing the Jewish people as these separate people, and one day might oppress them. That was the decree of Yosef, and that was his reasoning. So now that the new king arises over Egypt, and he wants to make the Jewish people a separate people, he wants them to be viewed as that foreign body not belonging to Egypt. The first thing he does is he stops enforcing the rule of Yosef, the decree of Yosef. And now all the Egyptians will see that, oh yeah, the Jews are totally different people. They have these weird practices. They're the circumcised ones. And now the oppression can begin. Have a great Shabbos.